Hi everyone. So I received over 2,000 emails and it is very impossible for me to respond to everyone. And I know that once I start answering, you're going to ask more questions. So the best way to go about doing this is to send a video, which I am doing now. And if you are interested, you can contact me for consultation. Now, I stated before in the video, there are a lot of ways to enter Canada that people don't know about. There are entryways for work, over 80 entryways for work. There are entryways for school, TRP, visiting, express entry, provincial nominee programs. Listen, Canada is underpopulated, so what they do is open a lot of avenues that immigrants can migrate to Canada to live and work. Now, this year, they are taking over 411,000 immigrants into Canada, and there is no reason for you and your family not to be amongst that amount. Now, the best way for you to be in that number is to know which avenue is best for you. And the best way to do that is for me to conduct an immigration assessment. So whether you are living in Canada and you want to find out your options available to stay, there are a lot of options, I can tell you. If you are outside of the country and you want to enter, there are even more ways for you to enter. So no matter which avenue we pinpoint I pinpoint during your assessment, it leads to you becoming a permanent resident in Canada. All the avenues on the table will result in you becoming a permanent resident in Canada. So if it is that you have applied before and you were denied, that does not matter. If you have never applied, that does not matter. What matters is you are directed to the route that is best for you, because I can tell you, I have been on the IRCC website before I did my consultation course and became a consultant, and it is totally confusing. If you follow the site, you would either feel like you don't have a chance or you just don't bother because it's very confusing. So I know the ins and outs of the IRCC immigration processes because I have gone through it myself as well as I have studied it. Now, the best person to advise a fellow Jamaican or a fellow Caribbean person of the best route to enter Canada and exactly how to go about it is a fellow Jamaican or a fellow Caribbean resident. So that is what I will be doing. If the mere fact that you have sent me an email shows that you already know that the benefits of living in Canada are numerous. So to live here, to work here, the opportunities, just the whole vibe of Canada, if I know then what I knew now, I would have been living in Canada for years and not listening to what persons say. So if you are interested in doing an immigration assessment at a cost of $3,000, you can respond to this email and let me know you'd like to proceed. If it is that you are wanting your child to enter Canada, no problem. And also what I do is I look on not just the applicant, but I look on the spouse if there is one, if there are children, because sometimes the best route as a family is not necessarily through one person, but it could be the other spouse or a child that is about to enter college. Because one thing, as mentioned before, no matter which route you come through, it allows for permanent residency and then you can take up your family. So it's just to speak to you as a single individual, a married individual, a person looking to study, and hear your travel history, background, qualifications, whether there are any. And let me tell you from now, I am not an agency. It is best not to deal with any agency at this moment because agencies only look for people to work in Canada. So what they do is, whether you're qualified or you're unqualified to enter via work, they put you there and have you in the system, whereas your entry method could be through another permit which would have allowed you entry in the country within 6 months. So now is the best time to do your applications, because after a certain time, the criteria to enter becomes harder. So the sooner you are aware of which entry avenue is best for you, and I direct you to the application process, and you start it, the sooner you or your family or your child can be in Canada. Now, I have done over 300 consultations thus far, and I can tell you that every single applicant has now started their avenue and they're on track. If they fall off track, it's because they did not continue to pursue it. But I can tell you, at the end of your consultation with me, I would have pinpointed, based on the information given, your exact route, sent you the link for application. And whereas agencies are charging persons, there is an agency charging a young lady up to $3,500 to apply for a college for her to enter Canada. And I gave her a route which cost only $80, and she is coming to Canada for the next semester. So that is another thing as well. It's best to do your consultations from early, because a lot of entry avenues allow for entry in September. All right, so if you are interested in going ahead and paying $3,000 to get all this information for you and your family, for you to have a better life in Canada, and as I said, this is not a country I wanted to live in, but coming here, I decided to do this course because I know that Jamaica has no options for me there. There is none. Worse, if you have a child and you have family, it's like you feel like you're suffocating. So the sooner you can find out your options and pursue it, you can be on the road to a better life. So if you are interested in going ahead with the assessment, the consultation, me directing you to your entry route and ensuring that you are successful, you can respond to this email letting me know that you're ready, and we will take it from there. All right.